Move it over. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and happy Galentine's Day and Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. For today's video, I will be doing two different looks, one on each eye, and I'm going to try to do something that's more Valentine's Day themed, and we'll just see how it goes. I have these pictures picked out beforehand, but they are on my phone and I film on my phone, so I'm just not going to have a reference photo. So I'm just going to kind of be doing this however. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It could be really good, it could be really bad. So we'll just see and have fun at the same time. Today I will be using the Blood Sugar palette, which I got as a Christmas gift from my lovely sister. Thank you. And I will just try to be using a bunch of the different colors and shades in here, mostly sticking to like this area. But I'll show you the colors I use throughout and how I use them. So the first thing I do before I do my makeup, especially when I'm doing eye makeup that has a lot of different colors that could potentially have fallout or like staining, is I just do my eyes first. That way I can wipe away any excess, or if I mess up at all, I can very easily just remove it instead of removing all of my makeup. And the first trick that I have for doing this is using Scotch tape. I watch Maria Gloria on YouTube and she does this all the time, and it creates this perfect, solid, straight line. It looks really weird, it feels really weird, but I don't know, I don't really like doing it any other way now that I've tried it. So then the next thing that I do is I go and prime my eyes. I don't have any eyeshadow primer, but I do use my concealer. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. A lot does come off on applicator, so I usually will just do like a small little dab to rub in on both sides. And I do usually just use my finger. You can use a makeup sponge or a brush. So I'm going to go in with this small like makeup packing brush. I'm going to dip into the shade Tongue Pop, which is right here. I'm just going to go ahead and place that all over the lid. I'm actually going to take this one pretty high up towards my eyebrow. So that way I've got this nice base transition shade. Next I'm going to go in with a different blending brush. This is the Jeffree Star Morphe collaboration brush, JS6. I'm going to go in and I'm going to go with Cherry Soda, which is right here. I'm going to put that in my crease, kind of blending it together with the other shade. Go back in with this brush and go back into that first shade, Tongue Pop, just to kind of brush and rub out the edges so that it does kind of give a more smoother transition. Just to kind of blend it out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with that same JS6 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Fresh Meat right here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to try to do a somewhat cut crease, and I'm going to try to put a like little heart on my eyelid. So to do that, I'm going to go back in with my concealer, and I'm going to grab a concealer brush. This is just an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's just pretty basic, but I like to use it for cut creases. I probably want to use a smaller brush than this, just because it is a very precise form I'm making, but we'll just see how this one works. I do take a very little bit again. I'm just gonna try to make a heart shape here. gonna go in with this packing brush. This is the JS11 packing brush. I'm going to be using the shade Candy Floss. I'll just dab that right in the middle of the cut crease. There we go. So you got this cute little heart on your eye. And as with almost all eye looks, they look a bit weird until you kind of finish it up, do the face, do eyeliner, eyelashes, all that stuff. Eyebrows, obviously I haven't done that yet. So we'll just see how this kind of ends up after I do the other eye. So for this eye, we're also going to do a cut crease, but we're going to try to line that crease with a cute little heart. I don't know how that's going to turn out. It might just be fun colors instead. And then I'll be going in with this JS5 brush. I'll be dipping into the shade Sugarcane. And once again, just going to take that like all over the lid. But since this is going to be a cut crease, I do kind of want to just do the upper half of it. And I'll take that all the way up to the brow. Next, I'm going to take this JS13 brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Prick. And I'm just going to lightly pack that right on the crease. Go in with the that JS6 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Tongue Pop again. I'm just going to take this shade right on the top and kind of blend it up. So small circular motions, just blending it upwards. Go back in with Sugarcane just one more time, just to blend out that again, just at the brow itself. And we're going to be going in again with that concealer brush to do the cut crease. I don't do a lot of cut creases, so we'll just make this one work. Then I'm going to go back in with that packing brush and I'm going to dip into Sweetener and just put that all over the lid. I'm actually going to go in with this JS14 brush just to kind of try to make the little design I was planning. Really hope it works, but we'll see. Well, I tried to make a heart. Don't know how well that worked. I'm going to take that same JS14 brush and I'm just going to take the shade Glucose and I'm going to try to pack that into the little area where that concealer just went. And then right where I put that shade over the cut crease, I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter liner. How well you can see how it glitters, but I tried to do it in a cute way. This eye is still holding up pretty well too, so that's good. Next, what I do is I just take off the tape and then you'll see the like nice line that left. I'll go in with some primer, and the primer that I use is this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now that we are all primed, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I really like this product. It is pretty cheap. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but I just take that onto a beauty blender and I'm gonna go in. It smells really nice too. And because it does conceal, I sometimes don't use concealer under my eyes. I just try to maybe put a little bit more foundation product under there. That I have my foundation applied, I will go in with my eyebrow pencil, and this is just the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and it's in like a universal shade of taupe. It works actually pretty well for me. I mean, my eyebrows are, well, they're kind of filled in still a little bit, but I just brush them out a little bit. And I actually do start it further out than my eyebrow actually is, just because they are pretty spread apart. I don't really do anything too fancy to my eyebrows or with my eyebrows, other than just using this pencil and then brushing it out again. And then once I do that, I'll go in with my contour palette, which is just from e.l.f. And I use it pretty often. I usually dip into this shade here and this shade here, just kind of as a combo. Do start at the kind of hairline here, and I'll just kind of stamp it down. Once I have it stamped out, then I just kind of go back in with a little bit more product and just kind of swirl it around a bit. It's a bit dark, but so I'll usually bring it up into the forehead just to kind of add some more dimension and color to my face. So the next step I do is I curl my lashes. And I would normally apply eyeliner, but I just feel like for these looks you don't really need it, and it might mess up just kind of the look you already have. So I'll just be going straight in with this mascara, which is from IT Cosmetics. So here's where you would put on fake lashes if you wanted to. I'm not going to, just because I'm really bad at applying them, and I just think that it's fine with the mascara I have now. I actually should have done this before I put on mascara, but I forgot. So I'll go in and I'll do some more color on the bottom of my lash line. I'm just gonna go back into the Blood Sugar palette and just choose kind of the same colors I used in the eye look. And I'll take that on a JS10 brush and just kind of place it under my eyelashes. Next, I will use some highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Brain Freeze palette today. For a brush, I use the JS8 brush. It's a fluffier brush, and I just think it really is nice to apply highlighter. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Frozen Fruit, just because it is a pink color, and that's kind of the vibe we're going with today. And I'll just bring it up along the eyeline and cheekbone here, and then I'll usually also kind of bring it on the eyebrow, just brush it along the eyebrow, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit on the inner corners. I don't know how well you can see that, but I will be going in with the shade Romeo that I got in the Valentine's Day mystery box. Very pink color. And then the last thing I'll do once I have that lip applied is I will go in with the gloss, and this is in the shade Ice Cold, which I also got in the Valentine's Day mystery box. So it just gives it a nice little shine. And there you have it, a nice Galentine's Day look. Very pink, very festive. I think that they turned out pretty well for my first time actually like trying to do a look. Again, you can always add eyeliner or false lashes to kind of give it that extra look. I just didn't today, but you're more than welcome to. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below with your thoughts on the look or what else you might want to see in my next videos. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and watching this video and just staying with me throughout this journey. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna do this. Dip into the shade. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. But oh, it's already messed up. That's okay. What do I have left to do? Eyes. Okay.